What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Well, I wish the Doctor Who executives, producers, writers, everyone making money, or rather not making money with this show, would make up their mind and be as clear as their thoughts on the show as the audience is. Because the audience, at least for the 2 seasons that have been on Disney Plus and starring Ncuti Gatwa, have absolutely rejected the show, and we've just had the lowest rating ever versus the lowest rating ever to the lowest rating ever, not just of like the seasons, but ever in the history of the show. And the rumors of what's going to happen to it have been all over the place. So the other month, it was that elements inside the actual, like, the key grips and the staff, the people that build sets, the actual crew were told, I wouldn't plan on working on Doctor Who for like 10 years. Like, for sure, for real, 5 years, it's going away. And then it's going to take another 5 years to get up and going and cast and find locations, blah, blah, blah. So don't plan to be working on Doctor Who for like a decade, more or less. And then we heard a bevy of other, it's coming back, it's not coming back. Ncuti's leaving, Ncuti's not leaving. Billy Piper is being considered as the 16th Doctor. Russell T Davies is leaving, but he's already written the 3rd season. That type of stuff. And of course, we had this right here, that there was going to be a female doctor possibly that was leading people to believe it was Billy Piper for some reason, just because people already like her. It would definitely be a Hail Mary pitch, and obviously she wouldn't be playing the same character, but her visage would be the same, much like David Tennant, who we also heard is not coming back, not anytime soon. So he was at the BAFTA Awards, where he says he's not paying attention to things, because he says it's been on for 60 years and shows no signs of stopping, but based on the ratings of the word, it absolutely shows signs of stopping. So talking to Deadline, apparently Deadline believes that the rumors he would return again were true, and Tennant said, I promise you, I'd tell you if it was true, because the last time we saw him, he bi-dick generated and got lectured at for being a male presenting doctor, and it was cringe all the way around. And now the rumor we're hearing is much closer to the original thing I talked to you about months ago, and that is, if they don't know what they're doing, it's going on pause, it's going to take a break, it's going on hiatus, whatever you want to say. They are not going to be making new Doctor Who until 2027, and by then, so a bit of a launch, a bit of a pause, but not anywhere near that 5+ years thing we heard. So obviously, as we've talked about, the only thing bringing Doctor Who into the headlines is their horrible virtue signaling, the race swapping of historical figures, and just the failing, absolutely failing ratings. You can see that this season feels the equivalent of a lame duck presidency, and yet still somehow we hear that Russell T Davies, while definitely leaving, and Ncuti Gatwa, while definitely leaving because he's going back to stage, has written a 3rd season. So obviously, like we said, that first one filled with all the DEI and the trans rights, because the Ncuti, or brothers, Russell T Davies says, if you aren't writing about trans and gay rights in this day and age, what are you even doing? You can see here, while there's no new iteration of Doctor Who that is greenlit, we have insider reports that Ncuti Gatwa's regeneration scene was filmed and that it's being tacked onto the end of this Disney Plus run, with Gatwa no longer wanting to play the Doctor. There's also been rumors that Russell T Davies will be leaving the show. So here's the Mirror that says that Russell T Davies has already completed most of the next season of the show, along with drafting stories for the season after that. None of this has been greenlit because he just did it on its own. And it's been stated several times that they are waiting to see what happens at the end with Gatwa of season 2 before making any decisions. But the Mirror's reporting is in line with what Davies has said about the planning shows in the future. It's not looking good. Mirror reporting that they're bracing for Disney to pull out and not be a part of any deal going forward. Disney is responsible for about 10 million of those euros, or pounds rather. But most of that budget is because they are taking the BBC standards for 2K, standards of 2K for picture quality and imaging, and upsizing it to 4K. So that's going to be very expensive. So here's their source. When Doctor Who began its partnership with Disney Plus, there was additional funding put in place. Doctor Who is an expensive show to make, couldn't tell, with its effects budget taking up a significant part of the overall spend. So if Disney were to withdraw its funding, then there wouldn't be as significant an impact on production as some fans think, the TARDIS set is still standing in Cardiff and ready to go on a new adventure. Their insider also said it is likely to be a big pause in the show with no Doctor Who airing until next year, and that they wouldn't be picking back up until 2027. There you go. However, if they do double down on keeping Davies and company, we could see another disaster. Yeah, no, if Russell T. Davies continues and a new doctor is under his leadership, be it Billy Piper or anyone else or Jodie Whittaker coming back, whatever, it would still be absolutely terrible, just like their ratings. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. By all means, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.